Good morning. It's a Saturday morning. I'm heading down to my Red Squirrels this morning. It's early. It's only 5:45. It's starting to get daylight here. Sunrise this morning's around 6:10, so I'm on the road early. I'm heading to work for a while after this, so I'm only staying this morning maybe at 8 o'clock or so, and then heading to work for a few hours. This could be in 2 or 3 parts. I'm back in the winter time. I put a squirrel feeder up in an area full of bluebells. So I've been down a few times since. I've only ever seen a squirrel at it once, but I've only ever just been down, filled the feeder and left. I've never really waited around long. But they are coming regularly, as far as I can tell. So I was down last Sunday and filled the feeder. And I'm hoping that we'll come back and forwards to it now all week. So this morning I'm going to go for a couple of hours and see what turns up. Last Sunday the bluebells were just starting to come out, so a week later I'm hoping they're a bit more colour now. So we'll see how it goes. It could take 2 or 3 goes at this. As I say, it could be another week maybe before the bluebells are out in full colour. I don't know. So we'll go this morning, we'll take a wee look at it, I'll show you around and see what we can see. I'm also trying out a new camera this morning. Changed from the Nikon Z6 II to a Z8, so I haven't fired one shot with it yet. It came there on Thursday and I spent a while setting it up this last couple of evenings, so this will be my first few shots with it this morning, hopefully. So we'll see how that works out as well. Right, I'll get down here and get in and see what we can see. I'll update you whenever we get into position. I'm kind of talking quietly. There's a squirrel up in the tree up in there somewhere. I can see it moving, but this wee camera will never see it. I'm not sure where it's heading to. It came down to where I was. I came down the tree, the feeder was on. The feeder's empty. And then seen me and didn't like the look of me, so it's moved on. Which I wasn't really hoping for, obviously. This is where I am. The bluebells aren't really as far on as I'd hoped. But there's some coming through here anyway, so I'm going to stay a while and see what happens. If not else, maybe the squirrels will get used to me. Or a little used to me. Maybe we'll get a friendly one coming in. That's the wee bird just. Well, it's a nice wee spot here, sort of on a hill. And that's all bluebells whenever they come out. That's the camera there, that's the Z8. I haven't even got trying the eye autofocus yet. It was one of the main things I was wanting. The focus on this is far, far superior to what I had on the Z6 II, so when I have tried it just at home on photos and stuff on the wall, and it just picks the eye out immediately. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's the Z8 and the 180 to 600, so that's going to be my setup for the next 5 years at least. Hopefully it'll serve me well. Right, that wee one's moved off, so I was hoping it was going to come down a different tree just. But we'll keep watching here, and I'm videoing my phone this morning. I forgot my GoPro, so I see that one way in the distance down on the ground now, but it's not coming this way. I forgot my GoPro, so I'm just videoing the phone this morning, so I hope this works out alright. As I say, it could be 2 or 3 parts. I'll have to come back again maybe next weekend when the bluebells are out slightly better, so we'll see what happens. Right, I'll update you whenever I see something else here. There's kind of my view now. Camera down through the forest here. I'm not having much luck. That's just the truth of the matter. I must be now around 7:30. I'm here an hour and a half. I've seen a couple of squirrels, but I haven't got a photo or a video of any of them. They're really, really nervous. They're coming down the tree. If they see me, they're stopping. They're doing that clacky noise, the warning noise. They won't come down onto the ground at all, and then they're scarpering back up the tree as soon as I move. So I thought I could sit for a while and let them kind of get used to me, coming up and down, but they haven't even uh, fed very much. One of them down, lifted nuts off the ground and back up the tree and away. So it's not working out. That's why I said earlier this could be a 2 or 3 part thing. So I'll see what happens. I said I'd give it 8 o'clock. So at 8 o'clock I'm going to have to go to work. It's nice down in here. It's quiet. There's nobody else about. It's still early. Woodpeckers were tapping away there earlier on. There's tree creepers running up and down the trees. There's plenty of small birds back and forwards. The raven was calling earlier on this morning there. And I saw a deer when I was walking in too. So it's always nice to be out and about at this time of the morning. And the bluebells are starting to look well here. There's the low light coming across the hill here. So that's the update at the minute. We'll give it another half hour and then we're going to have to go. So anything else happens between now and then, I'll update you as it happens. Good morning. Trying to talk quietly here because I'm out in the forest already. It's just around, 6 o'clock, 10 past 6 probably. Sunrise is around now, but kind of cloudy this morning, so it mightn't be much light for a while. I'm back in the forest again. I'm going to turn you around here to see. There's my cameras here. And it's hard to make out there at the minute, but we're back in the bluebell wood, where I'm hoping to photograph the red squirrels. This is the second attempt at it, and hopefully have a bit better luck this time. I have a camouflage net with me today, so I'm going to get covered up here. The last day there was a couple of squirrels came down, but they just weren't used to me at all. I'd never tried photographing in this area before, so they didn't hang about. So I'm going for more camouflage today to see if that helps. I have some peanuts in the ground there. There's a feeder in the tree. I don't know how you can make it out or not. There somewhere, the edge of that tree that they're used to coming to. It's about 5 days since I was last here, and the feeder almost empty, so they are coming regularly to it. Also at the bottom of the tree today I noticed pine marten poo. So there's pine martens about too. So right, I want to get organised here, get it under the net and wait, and hopefully something turns up. I've peanuts scattered up, some on the top of the feeder, some at the bottom of the tree, and then some right round through all the bluebells there. So we'll see how it goes, and I'll get back to you whenever something happens. hadn't much time to video anything there. I videoed this stuff on the big camera. I had a wee squirrel down there. Came down very nervous at first, but it soon found peanuts and stuff on the ground, and up and down, up and down. I had the camera mounted on the tripod. It was very hard to follow. So I gave up on that in a few minutes. I actually lifted the camera off and did everything handheld there. So I'll put a few clips up here now. It jumped up onto a wee stump and sat for a long time, cleaning itself. Great to watch. So I've got it here nicely framed by bluebells 2 or 3 times and hidden by bluebells and whatnot. Good few photos and videos there, but I'm not sure. It's soon around 7 o'clock probably, so I'm going to wait here. Right, I think that's me. I'll give you more on here. I hope you've seen some clips and stuff. I'll put a few more photographs up here maybe at the end. I don't know how many you took. When you hold your finger down, it's doing 10 frames per second. You can take too many very quickly. It's a lovely place. This way, turn you around just to see it, you know. There's the light coming through the trees. The bluebells all lit up there. So yeah, fantastic wee morning. I'm just flicking through some of the photographs here. A bit hard maybe to make out, but stuff like that. Where are we? GoPro maybe isn't focusing that well and stuff like that, but it was up on a branch there at one stage too. I was running up and down the tree. The Legos there should turn out fairly well whenever I get them onto the computer. Just up there sharp enough. Yeah, he's almost obscured by bluebells there, but there's a whole series of those, so hopefully there'll be one or two. You know. Lots of stuff like that. So yeah, fantastic morning here. So I'm going to get Gad up and head back home. I've a bit of work to do later on for a few hours today, so that's kind of what the plan is. And I think that'll probably do me for the bluebells, the red squirrels on the photographs there to keep me going for a while. I see the woodpecker moving through the trees there. I've lost it now. So yeah, that was the 2 parts. I was down here on Sunday morning and then this is Friday morning, so we'll make that a video at that. So hope you've enjoyed that. Like and subscribe and all that. Carry on if you're anyway interested. The woodpecker actually is in the tree just beside me. Or is it the woodpecker? No, maybe it's not the woodpecker. And yeah, thank you very much for watching along. Talk to you again soon.